We are bringing in the big energy and we are setting the tone into a topic that I promise you is going to really be the next big thing in any industry that you may step into, any skill that you want to evolve into. You're going to need the concept of emotional intelligence. And sometimes I like to call it emotional excellence, but for the sake of the content, emotional intelligence, because when you have emotional intelligence, that skill alone, hear me out, lock in, big energy, hear me out. That skill alone of being emotionally intelligent will position you in certain spaces that a degree cannot take you. Let me say that again. Let it marinate in your spirit. Let it marinate in your soul. We setting the tone. Listen, emotional intelligence will take you in places and position you in spaces that a degree just will not do. Because when you're emotionally intelligent, you know you, right? Don't you want to know you some more? Don't you want to really know who you are deeper than the surface? Don't you really want to know who you are, what you're about? Not just surface level things, but what goes on within yourself, within your mind and your brain and your body. This is emotional excellence. Thriving and managing and regulating how you feel and how you express it to other individuals. So I'm going to be highlighting 4 different quadrants that complements emotional excellence. 4 different factors that if you are able to develop, you will have the skill of becoming emotionally intelligent. So when you think of emotional intelligence, it's called EQ. And sometimes people value intellectual quotient, IQ, but I'm telling you, that is becoming it's still accurate and valid, but let's be real, like it's becoming a thing of the past, right? To be emotionally intelligent and to be emotionally excellent is really what's becoming the new norm. It's becoming the new trending thing, the new highlighted skill. So when you have the ability to be intelligent with how you manage your emotions, you are then thrusted into leadership, you're thrusted into creativity, you're thrusted into developing highly welcomed social skills, innovation, strategy. All of these things come natural to you when you develop the idea of emotional intelligence. Let's get it. First off, you need to be self-aware. And I know self-awareness is just not about being aware of your thoughts, being aware of your emotions. No, baby. Self-awareness composed of being aware of all who you are emotionally. Being aware of when you're angry, why are you angry? When you're frustrated, why are you frustrated? Listen, I was just frustrated the other day because I was upset with the version that I was practicing on a day-by-day basis. Like when I go to the gym, I feel like I don't go my hardest, right? When I cook, I feel like I don't go my hardest. When I'm in front of the camera, sometimes I always go my hardest for y'all, but sometimes I feel like I don't go my hardest, so I was frustrated with me. So I have to do some self-analytical work, right, to assess to myself, like, what am I really upset about, right? Am I not accepting the present moment? Is there something in my experience that's influencing me to feel frustrated, right? And I realized it was me. It was my thought process about where I'm at in the present moment. So I'm saying that to say, being aware of your emotions and what triggers you is a component of being emotionally excellent, having emotional intelligence. Okay, oh my goodness, y'all not hearing me. We setting the tone. We bringing in big energy. Because listen, when you are emotionally intelligent, not only are you self-aware of what goes on in your environment, right? Your environment, how you project energy, how you receive other people's energy, how you interpret other people's information, how you, we ain't even gonna talk about that, but self-awareness, keep that in mind, right? Number 2, self-management. I need to manage me. I'm sorry, I can't manage children, I can't raise my kids, I can't manage my role at my job, I can't manage anything that's outside of me, a business, none of that if I can't manage myself, right? Time management, organizational management. How do you manage you? What is your week look like? Where is your time going into, right? What do you value? Because your values really does influence the quality of week you're gonna have. If you value friends, finances, fitness, and nutrition, right? That's gonna be evident in your week. You're probably gonna be meal prepping or cooking, prioritizing what you consume in your body. You're probably going to be going to the gym 4 or 5 times a week, maybe less, maybe more. You're probably gonna create time for friendships or to hang out with people on the weekends or in the evening times. right? Whatever you value, you're subconsciously going to create time for it. If you value entertainment, you're going to be on social media strolling. You're going to be chilling. You know, if you value learning, you're going to be in the books every single day. If you value your faith, you're going to be listening to sermons, reading whatever you do to increase your connection with God. So your values highlight how you manage you. You have to manage you first and foremost, because anything outside of you is irrelevant if you're not managed by yourself. You lead yourself. Empathy. I know how I'm talking about all about us, self-awareness, right? Self-management. Empathy is the ability to understand and connect with other people's emotions. So if somebody is feeling away because of something you said, or if you have a friend or a coworker or a colleague, and I know how sometimes culture is like, you know what, I'm not worried about my coworker, it's me, myself, and I totally concur with that. But hear me out, right? Because when you have empathy, people see you differently. People see your light when you have empathy. When you set intention, when you know that somebody's having a rough day and you go and comfort that person, you're not offering any advice. You're just being comforted for them. You're being comfort for them. Your presence alone, come on now. Big energy, lock in. Your presence alone, by comforting them, by being intentional with taking care of them, right? While being intentional for caring for them. Because when you develop the skill of empathy, you're conscious of other people's emotions around you. You show that you care. That is a highly valuable quality of any person that they can have. It's the ability to express empathy. That is what emotional excellence is. It's composed of so many different factors. Social awareness. When you think about emotional excellence, socializing is a part of that. I know how sometimes I'll be minding my business, I'll be at the pool, I'll be at the grocery store, I'll be doing my own thing, and somebody ends up talking to me, like creating small talk. Utilize that time. I know sometimes we be having our headphones and we don't feel like talking. I understand. But sometimes, right, the ability to connect to people and network with individuals who you don't even know could be a valuable thing for you. You don't know what position that person may hold. You don't know why you're interacting with that person. You don't know what's deeper beyond the surface. Sometimes it might just be general conversation, but other times that person might be sent for a divine reason to connect with you. Let's keep it a band, right? So that's why it's so important for you to be intentional. And I'm still working on this one, right? Being socially aware of your friends, of your family, of your colleagues, right? Just being socially aware of how you pour into each. Because you cannot go far without community. I'm noticing I cannot go far by myself. Although I would love to, it takes a village to build someone where they're at in their life. To be successful, to have EQ, high EQ. So being able to really develop this quality of empathy, social awareness, self-awareness, and self-management will propel you, position you to have emotional intelligence. Dive into that content just a little bit more. Each section has so much more to offer to you. You want to ask yourself these things. Am I self-aware? Do I manage myself and my time well? Do I have empathy towards other people? Or do I just treat people any type of way? And lastly, how do I treat my social community? Even on social media, social awareness encompasses social media and physical relations as well. Man, we setting the tone. You already know what it is. Elevated thinking.